If you're a trader, this might be a story that you want to hear. What if I told you that I blew more than 12 evals before getting to 200k in funding? This is not the story of a overnight success or something like this. I'm just going to be fully transparent about my trading journey from random bullshit I used to do to actually getting consistent. I'm not gonna lie, I made a ton of mistakes and I probably wasted maybe 2 years of my life just doing random bullshit. But in this video, I'm just going to expose everything so that you don't go through this and you can learn from my mistakes and not go through them yourself. And so if you're struggling within your trading journey, this video is for you. My trading journey started just like everybody else. I had no mentor, no actual education on the charts. It was just pure intuition and YouTube shorts, seeing people draw lines on the charts, calling it support and resistance. And I used to think that, oh, it's just very easy. I'll just replicate and do the exact same thing that they're doing. I'll just see a range market and then take a trade if the range goes to that line, and that's what I used to do. So yeah, that was my strategy, but it kind of worked. I'm not gonna lie, for 1 month, and then big no. You know, I didn't even study the market. I just traded based off of lines. And that's my first big mistake. Eventually, I decided to get serious and I watched the TGR Bootcamp 1 and 2. And I was pretty consistent. And after a good amount of time, I think maybe a few months, I started becoming more and more profitable on demo. And then after 3 months of consistent profitability on demo, I decided to go get a funded account. I blew it in a week. I got another one. I blew it again. I got a third one. And in 2 months, I blew them all. I'm not gonna lie, that moment really frustrated me. I still had the thoughts that I was going to be able to get funded easily and get 10k payouts, and it was, no. I really underestimated trading when I started 3 years ago. And so that moment really crushed me and I decided to strategy hop. I learned a bit about ICT and then I was like, his videos are way too complicated. Ditch them. Then I found the ICT silver bullet. I was like, wait, this is easy. I just have to mark out highs and lows and take a trade. Didn't work out for me too. I decided to go back to support and resistance. Also didn't work. I decided to trade so many other things. Nothing worked, bro. I mean, it got to a point where I would see any fair value gap and be like, oh, this might be a good trade. And I would enter. I was never sticking to one strategy and I was just addicted to try new strategies every single day, every single week. And I feel like that period really set me back a whole year. And then something clicked. I decided to switch from Forex to futures. And I decided to watch TGR's trading transformation. I watched all of it, fixed my whole structure, actually traded with a proper mindset, and I was slowly getting better. And I went back to that stage of being profitable for 3 months on demo and deciding to go give funded accounts another chance. Now you might think I'm gonna say, oh, this was the best decision I made in my life and now I'm funded 2 million, and no. I mean, I blew 4 or 5 funded accounts after trying. I spent a lot of money on it, bro. But after just blowing so many funded accounts, I just couldn't handle it anymore. I decided that it's never gonna happen again. I backtested like crazy. I reviewed my strategy like crazy. I fixed my mindset. I actually learned how to plan for proper evals and manage my risks so that I can pass them relatively quickly. And so a month later, I actually passed my first eval. And then I decided to get more evals. I passed both in 2 weeks. I finally had real consistency. I was taking very good trades and I was very close to getting a payout since I had multiple winning days. But then I made a mistake that really set me back, and overnight I completely forgot to flatten one position. I didn't even know, honestly, I didn't even know that I had a position remaining. And you might know where it went. I lost my accounts. I mean, I was at like $51,000, I think, or $52,000. And my profit was like 2K. Overnight, my account went to 4850 to 48,500. And I got frustrated and I blew the accounts. And it really hurt because it wasn't even a bad trade. It was just a stupid mistake. I took one whole week off trading. And that really helped because in 1 week I passed another funded account and I thought that I was back. But trading will always humble you when you think that you got it. I went through another losing cycle, another losing streak. And right now, as I'm recording this video, I just finished that 2-month losing streak. took solid trades, and now I'm back. Made back all the drawdown that I had. So now I'm focused again, and the mission is clear. I need to get to 2 million funded, and I'm gonna make it in less than 6 months. You're gonna see me, and I'm gonna be documenting everything. So if you've blown multiple funded accounts, you've lost confidence in yourself, please know that you're not alone, and you'll get over it. You will be able to break past this situation. So if you want to see me reach $2 million in funding, subscribe. And this is the beginning to a great story.